This is it, the Call of Duty Black Ops 3 Zombies trailer. It is filled to the brim with brand new stuff. I'm going to break it all down for you guys and go in depth. But before that, I'm going to let you guys watch the trailer in full. Smash that thumbs up button if you're excited. Let me know what you're thinking. Let's take a look.
Streets on flame, it's a mad game, makes you stop and say.
Your sins serve only as an invitation. An invitation to an evil beyond your imagination.
You want to know what I think? I think we're being punished. I think all this is happening because we're bad people. Anyone interested in front row seats to their own deaths?
I know who you are. I have seen each and every one of your misdeeds.
Magic little wicked queen, come on, take a spin.
The fight's over. You lost.
You know what I am? I'm a fucking samurai killing machine, that's what I am.
I was trying to make it happen.
I don't even have to get my hands dirty.
Wicked fight, and then we'll start to stroll.
Ah, it appears that the shield is quicker than the eye.
Yes, I would like some candy.
That's like taking candy from a baby, but without the baby.
If it imbues me with power, then chew I will.
Let's see what this flavor does for me.
You guys are too slow, too dumb, and too dead.
Oh, that's no good. What is that? What on earth? You know what's fucking weird? I don't consider this shit weird anymore.
What the hell is that?
I just know this ain't gonna be a fair fight.
You got my wife beat. She only has two faces.
Skin boots on a Saturday night. Always trying to make it happen. Swing, don't miss in the wicked fight, and then we'll start.
Now they're airborne.
Swaying.
Come on, you flying shitheads. I'm ready for you.
Skin boots on a Saturday night. Always trying to make it happen. Swing, and then it's over. Pick up, and then we'll go.
We'll never surrender.
Skin boots on a Saturday night.
Wow, so that was the Call of Duty Black Ops 3 Zombies trailer called Shadows of Evil. I have so much to break down here. I have spent like all day just cutting this up and trying to find absolutely everything for you guys. Let's just first of all appreciate the time setting and the sort of theme that we've got here for this Zombies map, because it's very unique and maybe it took me a little bit by surprise when I first saw it. It's based around the 1940s in the sort of film noir era, and you're going to see all the characters and all the stylization of the map around that theme. So we're jumping into here, getting some cinematic shots of what seems to be, you know, like kind of a nice, kind of like chilled out vibe here in the town, but this is Zombies, right? This is Call of Duty Black Ops 3 Zombies, and things are not chilled out by any means. You've just seen the trailer, man. There's aliens, there's zombies, it's madness, and we're going to have a look at absolutely everything. Here we get our first look at the yellow-eyed zombies. This is one of the main characters we can see on screen here. We've got 4 characters in total for this Call of Duty Zombies map, and all of them are pretty unique, have their own sort of style. You've got the lady we've seen here, man with the gun, we have the boxer, and then we also have the more sophisticated male character, which you can see in the middle of these 3 right here. And these are going to be the 4 characters that will be taking on this map, and will be rocking this all-new, brand-new Call of Duty Black Ops 3 Zombies experience. So there's tons of new stuff that are very, very crazy, but let's just appreciate the graphics as well. If we take a look here at what looks to be like a awesome, almost upgraded, or maybe it's the power weapon on this map, gun, that looks absolutely awesome with a very cool style and design on the weapon itself. The game just looks absolutely phenomenal. Like, I've played Black Ops 3 multiplayer, right? And I know the game looks good, but in this trailer for Zombies, you can just really appreciate how good the game looks and how much of a step up it is, especially from the last Black Ops 2 game, which of course was on last gen, and this is going to be on next gen, or built primarily for next gen, and will be available on PS3 and Xbox 360. This map looks like it's going to have lots of levels to it. You can see upper staircases, upper walkways, but also some open areas, which is fantastic. In the background here, we get the very first look at what is, I believe, one of the brand new sort of perk-like machines. It's in red there right in the back. Just wanted to note it to you guys because often these things are shown in there and you can't quite tell. Let's actually go ahead and have a proper look. We're going to go more in depth in this later, but you can see it very early on in the trailer. Here we see the reloading of a sniper and zombies lining up to basically be multi-killed, to be quite honest. Those guys are about to go down. And again in the background there, we can see that little candy machine, which is almost like the new perk machine for Call of Duty Black Ops 3 Zombies. And on top of that, you can see that the weapon variety, you've got a brand new modern day weapon here being used in the 1940s map that we have for this trailer. But then you've also got more themed, stylized weapons that we saw initially as well, which fits in better with the time zone, which looked absolutely awesome. So variety of weapons, tons of them taken from multiplayer, single player of course, and then thrown into zombies. So let's take a look, my friends, at what else we've got here. This is the very first assault rifle you can actually use within Black Ops 3 multiplayer. It's a very all-round weapon, but notice how the blood of the zombies is actually purple and that sort of dark color rather than bright red. Just something to point out, just a little bit of a difference there. It's worth noting that from what I saw within this trailer, I couldn't actually see a mystery box or anything similar to a mystery box. Maybe it's going to be done in a different way. I'll let you guys know on Twitter and keep you guys updated, of course, here with the latest Call of Duty Black Ops 3 information. But just something worth noting, but I assume it'll be a similar thing, if not completely exactly the same thing. Like, come on, it's the mystery box, man. That's how we're used to getting our weapons, but I couldn't quite spot it in this trailer. So here, again, we're going to be taking a look at this. This is a very much a themed, story-driven map, story-driven mode, and it's all based around these 4 characters. And on top of that, there's actually like an additional character that's almost like controlling them all, and this is the mysterious Shadow Man. This is the additional information I've been given outside of the trailer. And this Shadow Man is basically like sort of like the mastermind behind what's going on, why all these zombies are here, and what sort of is going on with these 4 characters. It's very interesting. I mean, come on, like there's Easter eggs and there's background information and details within all these zombies maps that we've seen in the past for Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2, World at War that go really in depth, and you're never going to be able to get all that information just from the very first trailer. But the mysterious man is a big part of what's going on here, and I'm sure we'll find out more about what he is doing and what he's all about when we get more into zombies throughout the year. So I just wanted to note here on this image that we actually have crawlers returning. There's a big explosion that went off. Zombies turned into a crawler. If they weren't going to be returning, I'd be very surprised. But again, this is something worth noting and something new that I spotted as well. So as we continue the trailer here, we can also see some of the characters just shooting from the top of the tower here. We see some more backstreak action. So there's definitely some close quarter areas as well. I feel like this map is going to be epic. Like, I just feel like it's going to have so many unique points to it. You've got indoor areas, you've got outdoor areas, you've got this building here, you've got like so many areas. I feel like it's going to be, it's going to take a while to like fully lock down, you know what I mean? But pack-a-punch weapons will be returned. You can just tell by the sound of this weapon when it was being fired, and also the visuals of the weapon. Again, I didn't quite spot the pack-a-punch machine, or maybe it was right in front of us the whole time. We just don't know because we're not used to seeing what the brand new pack-a-punch machine is. The pack-a-punch will be returned, which is epic. I'm not sure if it's going to be available to pack-a-punch multiple times like you could do in Black Ops 2 as well, but we'll get more information on that, as I said, I'm sure throughout the year. I mean, it's very early to get a Black Ops Call of Duty Zombies trailer this time of the year. I mean, it's literally only July. Normally, we don't get it for months, so I'm sure we're going to get tons more information on both multiplayer, zombies, and campaign throughout the year. This is just our first look, and it's a very big first look indeed. It's exciting, man. It's really exciting. So here we see the boxer going ahead and using his special ability or his boxing powers and his melee ability to just absolutely smash up the enemy there. This is mad. This is mad. Like, I didn't fully appreciate what the heck this was when I first watched the trailer, because a lot of it's quite blurry. You don't quite realize what's happening until you do pause it. This sword is crazy, dude. Like, look at it. Blue glowing samurai sword of craziness that you can swing around and absolutely mash up zombies. Not sure how you get it, but it seems to appear again in a little bit here. Like, you can just see it absolutely destroying zombies and cutting them up like absolute crazy. Oh man, I want to use this melee weapon so bad. I wanted to pause here just so you can again see the candy machine in the background, and also instant kill is right in the back as well on that far right hand side. So we've seen this sword being used a few times here, but it's been blue. Notice here how the sword is actually red, and how it seems like there's a second flying sword as well. So I want to say that this sword actually either is used differently for every character, or there's literally different varieties of this sword and how it works. Because here the sword flew off in its red ability, and it went ahead and just exploded into the face of someone else. Like, what is going on, man? I want to use this sword so bad. You know there's always crazy melee weapons on all of the zombies map, and this one looks absolutely epic. I cannot wait to give it a go. Here we see the lead female character going ahead, jumping up in the air, slamming the sword down, electrocuting and shocking all the zombies in the vicinity. Another use for this sword, it seems, and a very, very powerful one indeed. This sword seems awesome. I'm sure it won't be the easiest thing in the world to get, but if you do get it, you're going to be kicking butt for sure. Oh my gosh, I'm sure you guys want to use it as well right now. Here, it just seemed like such a standard, like, clip. And I was like, what is going on? Why are they just showing some zombies walking by and getting shot at? So I paused it a little bit, and I noticed a green glow in the background. You may be able to see it right in the center there. It's nothing massive, and I couldn't quite work out what it was, but I want to say it's of some significance, because the guys love to put little things in the trailers that are hard to see, and you can see that glow in the background, definitely. So I reckon it is something. I couldn't work out what quite it was, but it's worth noting. Here we get to see another one of what seems to be like special abilities or special weapons in the form of this flame shield, which looks mad. Absolutely smashing up all the zombies, and when he first activated it, it also blew away all the zombies that were right in front of his shield. So I feel like this is going to be extremely, extremely useful. So imagine getting a load of zombies following you, just turning around at this thing and just barging through them all. Like, yes. Like, you know what I mean? Like, this thing is going to be so useful. Here we see like an explosion. Now, we've seen a few explosions in this trailer, but with almost no explanation for them, so I'm not really sure what that's all about. Maybe there's some crazy grenades you can get which cause a massive explosion. I wanted to bring it up just because there was some significance to that explosion, but there was no real obvious reason as to where it came from or what it was. But now we're looking at this brand new candy machine. I believe this is going to be the equivalent of a new perk machine, but it seems to be like the only machine you can actually get on the map, and it's random, I believe, what you get from there. You can see the different coloured balls, of course. Here, it's worth noting, right? So it's frozen it, and there's a red ball in the center. You're like, okay, so he's about to pick up a red ball and get some sort of cool ability from it. Except when he actually goes ahead and that red ball goes to the top and actually comes to pop out, for whatever reason, it's turned into a purple one. I'm not sure if that's just an editing error in the trailer. I noted that his eyes are red, but the ball's purple, so I'm not really sure what's going on there. It is worth noting that with all of the different balls, they do seem to have different designs in them. We'll take a look at that in a second. As I said, like this trailer's literally just come out. I can't give you all of the answers. I wish I could, but I will keep you guys updated on all my social, Twitter, Facebook, and videos as we know more. Okay, his eyes, yeah, his eyes turned purple, so I'm not sure why a red ball went up and a purple one came out. Maybe you guys have an answer for that. Here we can see the purple ball in his hand with a little design on it. It's hard to really make out what this is. It looks like one guy with his arms behind his back and another guy to his left being shot at. Again, like, your guess is as good as mine at this point. We're going to have to wait until the actual Zombies game is out, until we know what all the perks do and how it works. And I'm sure there's going to be ways to manipulate the machine to get the specific one that you want. Just worth noting here that the character was not moving at all, but everyone was running away from him. Or maybe one of the perks can give you an ability where if you literally do not move, the zombies just consider you to be dead, and they'll just completely ignore you. Another perk machine here, another candy machine here from Dr. Morty's, and this time it's a red one with a triangle in it, but I couldn't get a non-blurry still image, unfortunately, from the trailer, so I'm not too sure what it is, but another red one there. Here we can see max ammo's returning. Again, we're inside. Like this seems like this map is going to be huge. So many buildings to go in, so many rooms to go in. We can see the pistol there from one of the main characters as well. It seems to be his signature weapon, the pistol. Another one of the balls here. This time it's purple with a question mark on it. This could be like a random perk, or you just randomly get one of them from the purple question mark. But next up we see something very cool, which is actually one of the abilities. It seems to be in action. There's a lady here literally sends out like a fire blast or a burst of red smoke, and it just disintegrates all the zombies in the near area. There's some crazy new power-ups here, some crazy new abilities, stuff we haven't seen before in Zombies, and it's so exciting, man. In the background here, we can see wall guns are returning. You do not see very many of them at all. And this one, to me, looks like some sort of assault rifle, perhaps sniper. It's worth noting that is on the wall there. And there's a few of them that pop up in the trailer, but not many at all. It's hard to make out what gun that is just from an outline on a wall. Here we can see one of the brand new power abilities, which is the ability to power slide returns, or new movement features basically, which of course is going to be in multiplayer, going to be in Zombies as well, but just worth noting that you can slide and shoot your weapon as well. You're going to be using all of those new movement features to your best abilities, so you can actually take down all the zombies, move around the map in the most effective way possible too. Here, for literally a split second, on the left-hand side, is a purple, almost like fountain, right? Purple fountain glowing. You never see it again in the trailer, and it has to link in with something, maybe an Easter egg, something to do with a Shadow Man. I'm not sure, but it's definitely something of significance. And what on earth is this? He is a mutant ape. I don't even know what it is. Like, you don't know what it is because you can't see it from the outside perspective. You just get to see this perspective. Like, what is going on and how did he get this ability? Again, another reason just to pause it here, because you're probably watching this trailer and so in the zone and so thinking, why is he like an alien? That you forget that on the right hand side there's red fire and red smoke, and it links in with something that happens later on in the trailer, so I wanted to note that. I think there may be like teleportation rooms or doors that link into different areas. I'll explain that later. Here you just get to see the crazy mutant, I don't even know what it is, zombie alien, swiping away at the other zombies and just absolutely crushing them, and then turning back to normal again in the very, very tight corners of the back alleys of this map. You can see him here. He's like, what on earth has just happened? What on earth has just happened? But what you've just seen is definitely not as crazy as what's about to happen. I wanted to pause it here just because you notice there's actually a marking on his hand. It almost looks like a 10 or some sort of skull symbol. I'm sure that's of some significance, and if you take a look, you can clearly see it on his hand, and there was a reason they showed it. And this, why is this in Zombies? Why is there a mutant three-headed thing, alien, in Zombies in Call of Duty Black Ops 3? I have no answers. I literally have no answers. Your guess is as good as mine. What I can tell you is that it is mad. Like, oh my gosh. Just for a second though, taking a break from what we've just seen and taking a good look at the four characters. The four characters from far left to right. We've got the boxer, the cop, we've got the seductive female character, and then on the far right we have the magician. These are going to be the four key characters for this map and for this Zombies experience, which is absolutely awesome. Again, like, what? Like, why is there like... It's almost if they've taken Extinction mode from Call of Duty Ghost, put it in together with Zombies mode, and been like, let's just blend this together and give everyone a crazy experience. Certainly in a million years did not expect aliens to be appearing in a Zombies mode. Here you can see it just go to town, again like an explosion going off. I'm not sure, I think this is like its own ground slam ability, hurting anyone that's a bit too close to it, so watch out, do not get too close to this thing, otherwise you will be in harm's way and it's just not worth your time being there. However, a weakness for this thing is found in the trailer. I just wanted to pause it here just to appreciate how good this looks. Like, look at the gun, obviously like an LMG. Look at that mutant thing coming towards you. You're going to be like pooping your pants, you know what I mean? You ain't going to be liking the sight of that. But hey, it's going to be a part of Zombies and you need to get used to it. So shots are going down and being fired at this thing, and then its middle head explodes. Boom. It looks like we found a weakness, and this definitely is its weakness. But this thing has 3 heads. It does not have 1 head. Despite the fact that its head is gone, and you've targeted it, it is still alive, and it is still coming for you. I feel like this is one of those things where, like, you're not going to be able to focus on it and get rid of it instantly. You're just going to have to deal with it for several rounds and just try and kill it. Here you can see in the center that the top half of the middle head is gone. Again, how good does this game look? But this thing is still alive, it is not dead, and you're still going to have to shoot away at it. Again, just make sure you and your buddies are focusing on the head. That's going to be the best way to kill it by the looks of it and for what we gather from this trailer. Look how big this thing is though as well. It's going to cause so much havoc, be an absolute pain. I assume it'd be something that would maybe appear in the later rounds, or perhaps if it isn't quite as hard to kill, which I doubt, but it may appear several times and be one of those things that just constantly comes back to annoy you. Here you can see just some pictures of some of the weapons to be available in Zombies. You've got an AK variant at the front there, an automatic pistol towards the back, I believe to be the PDW. Sure, you guys love all the weapons as well, and knowing what will be in Zombies and what won't is awesome. You've got all of this crazy yellow goo. What is going on? It's more aliens, and not only is it more aliens, they're flying freaking bug aliens. So no longer are you just looking at zombies on the ground. This gives aerial verticality to Zombies, meaning you have to be shooting these guys out of the sky as well. It's worth noting that when these aliens appear, there doesn't really seem to be much zombie action going around, so perhaps this is similar to like a dog's round or like a specific dog's round where only these aliens appear and it's just up to you to eliminate them, and then you go back to the normal Zombies action. Not too sure, but these things are going to cause havoc and are going to be an absolute pain That is for sure. Do not trust these guys. They are not the one, dude. They are not the one. And I'm scared to take them on already. I know the first time I'm going to play is I'm going to freak out. That's for sure. I love, like, all of the sort of, like, the blood animation is more just, like, paint. Like, yellow paint, purple paint, red paint. This looks really awesome. And again, what they've done with the engine here and the visuals is absolutely awesome. Now, this is shown right at the end. And I feel like this is a big part of either the Easter egg or the whole storyline of this sort of mysterious Shadow Man that's going on behind the scenes. And more of like the sort of story-driven aspect of this map. So note in the back that fire like between the door. And then notice how I mentioned earlier on when you were turning into an alien, there's also that red fire on the right-hand side. I think potentially this is like a warp room. Where this room is like, you can only get to perhaps by warping through some of those doors that you can find around the map. And in the center here, we've got like some sort of ritual that's going on. Obviously, you're going to have to gather items and find specific items around the map to make this ritual work. And as we continue, we can actually see more of those sort of red glowing doors in the background. It's worth noting. Which looks like, they just seem to me like there could be some sort of teleportation, or maybe it's just the whole aspect and ambience of what's going on in that room, because it's just absolutely crazy. This guy's literally up in the air, and he's been summoned, and as soon as he's summoned, he's then killed. Again, notice the big red sort of coloured paint blood. I just think it looks really, really cool. But also notice from the bottom, that yellow ball, which is glowing. I believe that's going to be one of the items you have to find to activate this whole part of this sort of summoning. And will be a big part of the Easter egg, or big part of the story of this map. So keep your eyes out when you first ever play this map. Look around the ground, look around everywhere, because there's going to be items to search for that could really help you out. But this ritual stuff is crazy, man. Honestly, what's going on? Why is it happening? There isn't any clear answers. What is going on? But this guy goes and actually has an orb. Looks similar in a way to the orb that we've actually seen just a second ago for the summoning, but not quite as big. And this one is like fully transparent, and he throws it against the wall, clearly in anger. So what is that all about? So much stuff here. Again, we see the dude with the awesome pistol, all of the main characters here kicking butt, taking names and boxing other people to death. And that, my friends, is going to round up zombies, apart from the fact that this dude has been shot on the head twice and he still lives. The three-headed mutant alien is not the one. That's all I could get for you guys for the Call of Duty Black Ops 3 Zombies trailer. I say that is all. Still a ton of stuff. If there's anything additional you know of, put it in the comment section. If I find anything additional, I'll add it to the description, add some annotations and let you guys know. But I've literally broken this down myself and tried to get you guys as much information as possible. So Call of Duty Black Ops 3 will launch on November the 6th this year, my birthday. It will come with zombies, and on top of that, you haven't seen any of these videos on screen here. We got details today of the Juggernog Special Edition, and also beta information for when the beta is going to be coming out. So cheers for watching, guys. You're all awesome, and I'll see you guys next time with more Call of Duty Black Ops 3 Zombies. A brand new Call of Duty Black Ops 3 Zombies trailer for the bonus Zombies map, The Giant, which is a remake of Der Riese from Call of Duty World at War. I won't talk anymore. Give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed. I've got loads to explain afterwards, but let's take a look.
Dr. Max. This ain't funny, Doc. Turn around. Slowly. Do you know who I am? Yeah, we know. That's why you better do exactly what we say.
A great evil approaches. There is a chain of events that must be set in motion.
The future hangs by a thread. You must awaken the test subjects.
Richtofen! Whatever you're thinking of doing, don't do it!
You do not want to meet what's on the other side of that door!
You cannot begin to comprehend the great evil you could unleash! march off and I thought we were done with this! What can I say, Dempsey? Things change.
Only a fool would dare to change history.
I am no fool. What I do only to secure a better tomorrow.
Yeah? Well, let's see if we live to see it.
Holy cow, guys, this trailer was crazy. We didn't get any in-game gameplay, unfortunately, but it's huge for the storyline and what's going to be going on in this map, because if you guys do not know, this map, The Giant, is a remake of Der Riese, and I'll explain everything as best I can to make it understandable to you guys. The Giant is actually a direct translation of Der Riese from German back into English, and this is actually taking part in a time prior to Der Riese, if that makes any sense at all. I'll explain a little bit more in a second. But how can you get a hold of this map? Because this is not going to come with the game. It can only be included within the collector editions of the game. So that's going to be the Digital Deluxe Edition, the Hardened Edition, or the best edition, which is the Juggernog Edition. If you don't know what the Juggernog Edition is, there'll be links down below in the description, and at the end it will let you guys know what's included in all of those special editions. And of course, there was just 2 days ago the very first Black Ops 3 Zombies trailer with new weapons, perks, and all that good stuff. It was crazy. Make sure you're not missing either of those videos alongside this one. So, what is going on in this trailer? It's hard to understand. I'll put my hands up in the air and say I do not know the zombie storyline perfectly, because it is extremely in-depth, and you have to really know your stuff to know everything. But I have followed it, and I want to try and explain it to you guys as much as possible so this trailer makes sense to you guys. So, essentially, the 4 main characters that we know and love, Dempsey, Takio, Nikolai, and Richthofen, are all in this trailer. This actually continues on, believe it or not, from Origins from Black Ops 2. So, the younger versions of all 4 of these characters are coming back to this map. Initially, it is literally just Dempsey, Takio, and Nikolai, and you see them right here surrounding the older version. So the old version of Richthofen from the World at War playthrough of Der Riese. So the Giant is a playthrough prior to all of that. It's extremely confusing. Again, if any of you guys want to throw in any of your thoughts or any information down below in the comment section, feel free to do so, because I'll happily accept it, and feel free to discuss everything amongst yourselves in the comment section, because I know you guys know and love zombies. At this point here, you'll hear these guys talking, you'll hear them surrounding the older version of Richthofen, and of course they start chatting, and actually they're trying to convince him not to turn on the power, not to open up the huge machine that you can see behind him, but instead they're actually trying to do that as like a reverse psychology to get him to open up that door, so that out comes the younger version of Richthofen to join the 4 together, and the younger version of Richthofen actually takes on and kills the old version. And it gets all very confusing. So essentially, these 4 guys have been sent back, supposedly by Samantha at the end of Origins, to rewrite the whole timeline from Call of Duty Zombies from this point, so from Der Riese all the way up to Moon. Moon, one of my favourite, like, one of an awesome maps from Call of Duty Zombies, of course. There's tons of awesome maps. But it basically means it's rewriting history when it comes to zombies, because Richthofen and his missions are completely changing, and the old version of Richthofen is dead, and no longer goes on to do everything he does all the way up to Moon. So essentially what the guys have done over at Zombies for Call of Duty Black Ops 3 is basically created a brand new storyline and its own sort of thread that it can go on in any direction from this point onwards, to completely change the zombie storyline and to change exactly what happens, which is pretty mind-blowing and pretty crazy if you follow the storyline all the way from the beginning, all the way from World at War, Black Ops 1, and of course Black Ops 2. The crazy thing is, this is very much more so the old storyline, and if anything, it's kind of interesting and weird that it is actually a bonus map. I think it would have been made more sense, would have been awesome for the old Call of Duty Zombie fans for it to have actually been included within the game as like just one of the normal maps. But the actual direction of Black Ops 3 Zombies that we saw from the trailer a few days ago is very much different. It's more themed based, with the 4 characters that we saw: the assassin, the magician, the cop, and also the female lead character as well. So if you guys haven't seen that, you'll definitely tell, but it was very different. And it was definitely a response from everyone that was like, you know what, this is very different from what I expected. But this is just hugely crazy, and opens up tons and tons of possibilities, and basically unlimited possibilities really, for the guys that are designing Call of Duty Zombies. It almost leaves 2 strands for Black Ops 3 Zombies. You've got the creative side, where you've got the trailer from 2 days ago from Shadows of Evil, where it's literally up to the guys to create and do whatever they want and really make an interesting, unique storyline for every map and every DLC map they do for Zombies. And then you've got the classic Call of Duty Zombies characters that we know and love from here that are basically carrying on the old storyline, and you've got the classic sort of Nazi zombie style scenarios going on, and it's very cool. It opens up possibilities, allows for the old zombie fans to be happy, and allows for some new creative ideas with all the new perk machines, all the new weapons, and the crazy aliens that have been introduced as well that we saw in the trailer, which is very, very shocking, that I don't think any of us expected. If any of you guys actually went and watched the Shadows of Evil trailer, you'll notice at one point in the video there is actually a teddy bear on top of some boxes showing where one of the mystery box locations would be. Just wanted to note that in this video because so many of you guys tweeted it at me and let me know since I put up that video, and thank you to all of you guys that did that, and it was really, really useful. I just wanted to make sure that I have noted it. But yeah, guys, the giant map is going to be absolutely crazy. If you are a big fan of the classic Zombies, and this is just mind-blowing, and as I said, opens up loads and loads of possibilities, and it's going to be crazy. It means that we aren't just completely leaving behind all the classic Pack-a-Punch stuff, all the classic perk machines and all of that, because it will still be continuing within the giant, and I'm sure that it basically means that it just allows them to continue to make more and more maps for Zombies, which is interesting because potentially, maybe, within the DLC packs of Call of Duty Black Ops 3, we could be seeing 2 zombie maps per DLC. As I said, they're sort of creative, crazy, very unique style, brand new zombies that we saw a few days ago from the other trailer, and then this storyline continuing in whichever direction the guys at Call of Duty Black Ops 3 Zombies decide to take it in. It's crazy, my friends, absolutely crazy. So let me know what you guys thinking. Does this make you a lot happier seeing all of this happen? And is it making you guys feel like, yes, I'm really, really glad the classic characters are back? Or you're also really looking forward to all the brand new characters, brand new perks going on, and all the brand new stuff that we saw from the trailer a few days ago. Now, as I said, make sure you're not missing out on that trailer. You guys can check it out on screen right now. Make sure you also go and check out all the information from the Juggernog edition of Call of Duty Black Ops 3, because personally, it's my favourite special edition of a Call of Duty game ever, and I am 100% going to be picking it up. So if you guys have enjoyed this video, give it a big fat thumbs up. I got tons of videos to share with you guys over the next few days. I've been very busy this weekend, travelling, hanging out with some friends, and doing some me time, but I am always on it for you guys, for Zombies, for Call of Duty news, and tomorrow will be even more videos which you guys would not want to miss out on. So let me know if you guys will be picking up the giant Zombies bonus map or not. I cannot wait to play all this zombie stuff, man. I cannot wait to play Black Ops 3. It's going to be absolutely mad. So if you had a fantastic weekend, hopefully you've enjoyed this trailer. Thanks so much for watching. Subscribe for more, and I'll see you guys tomorrow with more videos.